beside you when it storms, keeping you safe. So don't you ever lose your faith. Trust that I will stay. I'll always be there. Faith, know that I have changed. I'll never leave. What is that? Face the world, step outside the shade to be loved. Wherever you are, I'll find your smile again, a lighten up your days. I'll never give in, so don't you ever lose your faith. Trust that I will stay. I'll always be there. Faith, know that I have changed. I'll never leave into my eyes, deep into my soul. I know I'll let you down, I'll never let you go. Deep into the fire, the sun is yet to show. Burning through the skies, I gotta let you know. Look into my eyes, deep into my soul. As long as I'm alive, I'll never let you go.
Are y'all top of the morning to you all? Hello, hello. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good life, wherever you may be in the world. Greetings and blessings to you all. I hope that you are all doing well. I hope that we are all happy, healthy, wealthy. If you are new here, which we don't even have many people in here. But if you are new here, welcome. My name is Gio, and I teach you why the market moves the way that it does so that you can have confidence with your trades. Okay? Just a few moments ago, when I say a few moments ago, I mean like literally maybe 8 minutes ago or so, I decided that the king is fucking back, baby. And I'm going to start streaming every single New York Open. So the plan is to be live at 9:15, okay? 7:15 a.m. I have my futures stream with Dak and Jet in the Nexus. Then 8:15 a.m. I have the Nexus stream in the Nexus. And then 9:15 we come on the public YouTube. Okay, 9:15 we come on the public YouTube. And we do it maybe an hour. So I wake up, I have 3 hours of streaming, and then I carry on with my day. All right, bro. You listen, you're saying cap? We'll see. We'll see. I'll tell you this, you definitely have a reason to call cap. Okay? But we'll see, man. Maybe your boy pulls through. Okay? Maybe your boy pulls through. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do it for as long as I can, baby. Let's go. Let's keep up the content cow. Let's get the content cow going. All right. So lately I've been trading futures a little bit here and there. I am on a top step evaluation. I am currently in drawdown on my top step evaluation because I'm being an idiot. But nonetheless, we'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. I do like the way ES has been moving. I do enjoy it quite a bit. Bitcoin obviously had a big move to the downside yesterday, and now we popped up. I am definitely looking for longs. This was a position that we were prepared for this morning, and actually right after stream is kind of when we got that move. So you could have taken this trade based on that reaction off of the SFP of this low. You're targeting this high, then you're targeting this high. Well, actually I would expect here higher low, higher high. Here's where we can get a beautiful Nexus trade in. And ultimately, I'm looking for longs, and I'm ultimately targeting this high here and this high here. So I would like 113.5, and if we get there, I do think we will make our way to 116. And then I'm looking for, shorts. Okay, I'm probably not going to short until at least 113.5. I need these highs to go. These highs need to go. So these highs go, and this high goes. And we're in business, okay? But for now, I'm looking for longs and longs only. Okay? How are you guys doing, though, man? How are y'all doing? Are you guys doing all right? Let me make sure I have my non-copyright music up, because that's not the best. Actually, let's do our focus song. Let's do our focus music. Let's focus a little bit. All right? Let's focus just a little bit. All right. Let's see how y'all are doing. Who's in the chat? We got Kwan An Lee. Sorry if I'm not saying that correct. Says your king is here. Well, I appreciate you. I love you too. I fucking love you too. Thank you for being here. We got, I don't know how to say that name. Sorry. Some Greek letters or something. We got Dural. We got Massey. We got Kick Formation. We got Warren G. Says, what's up, Gio? Let's fucking do it. Yes, we're going to do it. We are super going to do it. Do it. Drop a Nexus Trade live. Show us them skills. You'll see it, man. You'll see it. If I keep streaming every morning, you will see it, baby. You will see it. One, what's up? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Lasers go pew 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 pew. Aria, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Have I seen the whale is short again before the speech? I didn't even know there was a speech today, to be honest. And you know what? If the whale is short, then the whale is short. I'll tell you this. Right now, currently, there's not really that much strength going on in the market. Okay? Not really. USDT Dominance is kind of giving us an interesting picture right now. Yesterday was mad choppy. We had some discrepancies between exchanges on this low. So I would say this, like many people, and believe me, guys, I see it, okay? I'm on Twitter. I brought you guys that video where I talked about the capitulation, and we very clearly, you know, debunked the idea that other creators say that everyone else is bearish when they're not. Right now, the sentiment, and I'm going to be real with you, the sentiment is, okay, the big wick is in, up only now, go. Like, it's the same thing every single time. It's very evident that people don't know what they're doing, you know? So anyways, if we do have a speech today, I don't even know that we have a speech. I have no idea. And if this guy's short, like, good on him, to be honest. Hopefully it pays. We don't want anybody to lose, right? But, yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, I'm going to wait patiently. Hopefully we can get a nice trade on stream. And if we don't get one today, then we probably will get one on another day. But, you know, I'm going to try my best to commit to, you know, New York Open. I'm starting to wake up early every morning. New York Open every morning. Get back on the YouTube. Get the algorithms popping again. By the way, guys, we have 63 people in here. The algorithms once upon a yonder were amazing. And is my screen frozen? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. The algorithm was once upon a time beautiful. And we're going to get that back to how it is because I'm going to be consistent again. I'm back. So every 100 likes, we're going to do Nexus giveaways. Okay, and we're going to do internship giveaways as well. So, you know, make sure that you are stay tuned. You are staying tuned for that. All right, so I am looking for Bitcoin longs. I'm not. There's no way. I'll tell you this. There's only one way that I will short prior to hitting 113. Okay, the only way that I will short trading 113 is if we come down and we start losing this low. Whoops. If we start losing this low, then I will look for backtest shorts. That's the only way that I'm looking to short. Otherwise, right now, the one and only trade that I will take is a long. And we'll see what we get. I'm hoping we get some push up here. I'm hoping we do. I'm hoping we at least can make it up to 113.666. We can make it up to here. I will no problem short that. But it's a big if. And hopefully, you know, that if hits. Because I don't want to have a big move down. And Geo not be in a fresh position, a fresh new position. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Listen, 9:15 every morning. I'm probably gonna start it at a random time because I do not conform to the societal norms. Okay, 9:15 is gay. I'll start it at like 9:13 or 9:18. But yeah, every New York Open, we're gonna try to be here and see how it goes. See how it goes. Okay, so if you are new here. Again, my name is Joe. Let me hit you guys with a disclaimer real quick. Guys, disclaimer. All content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Joe's in a competent 5 2 3 want to be seeing a non-financial advisor, crypto scam, making money less possible. Global mortgage real. This is 5 year discretion is advised. Damn, that must have been my best one yet. Make sure to like button because every 100 likes, we're going to give away Nexus memberships / internships. What are you guys thinking? We thinking up or down, baby? What are we doing here? Are we looking a longer? Are we looking a shorter? And I'm going to get my ass on the treadmill, man, because we're locked in, baby. We're on the comeback, baby. That's some Eminem shit. That was my best one. Listen, I always fumble, okay? I fumble the ball all the time. But that one, oh, baby. Oh, baby. That one. All right. Let's get my fat ass on the treadmill. My fat ass. Market looks ready for longs. I agree. I do agree that we are looking for some longs. The problem with the long, I'll tell you the problem. For me, I'll tell you the problem, okay? We all know that my name is the king of USDT dominance. It is undeniable. Undeniable that I'm the king of USDT dominance. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. And shout out to the Nexus because the Nexus knows this. Here's the thing. These highs are likely to get swept. We have an SFP of this high here, which would mean your target is this low. But the problem with that is you have demand just beneath where you would get that break of structure line. So as you can see by my chart, this is a swing. This is a short zone on the market. And this is a short zone on the market. So we're in a very peculiar position right now. Very peculiar. Right? Because we're in between structure. So in my opinion, you don't have to listen to me. I'm a 5 2 3/4 want to be singing non-financial advisor. But in my opinion, if you are looking to get involved in a trade, my recommendation would be to wait for either 4.87%. And if you get a nice market structure flip out of here, you can look to long the market. And if you come down to here and you get a nice market structure flip out of here, you can look to short the market. And all shorts on the market, we target these highs, which I do think are coming. Okay. We target these highs. And all longs on the market, we target this low. And then we'll see. And then if we can break this zone, then we come down to here. And then if we break that zone, then we're coming to that line. And then if you break that zone, then you're coming to here. I do not think, for the record, that we're coming to here. I do not think so. I think, and I'm not just saying this because We're at the highs now. I was saying it at the lows also. You guys know I'm the king of USDT Dominance. I've been keeping you guys updated. By the way, Alexander G, good morning. I think that this line absolutely will get hit. So if you're talking swing longs, I don't think there are swing longs in the question until this gets taken, personally. Could be wrong. And I'm open to being wrong. So maybe we get a couple scalps and such. But in my opinion, if you want the highest probability trades, you wait for this or you wait for this. And right now we're in the dead smack center of it. So why would you get involved now if it makes literally no sense to get involved right now? That's my opinion. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out together. Maybe. Think the wick Bitcoin, the wick bond. Wait, which wick are you talking about? The wick that we did at 4 a.m.? By the way, every single move on my life happens at 4 a.m. It is so silly. It is so silly that every single move happens at 4 a.m. Anyway, which move are you referring to, broski? Or sis-ski? Do you mean the wick at 102K or whatever, wherever it went to? What did it go to on that big dump? Yeah, 102? Or do you mean this wick down here? The wick down to 102? I think the wick will get filled. Yes, I do think so. I do think it will. I do think it will. I could be wrong, okay? But I do think it will. And the reason I think it will is because... I mean, we don't really have to. We really don't have to. But I think, okay, this is going to sound crazy, man. This is going to sound super crazy. And I'm going to talk about this while I'm like looking to get involved, okay? Cuz I don't want to be talking crypto and shit anymore. Like I want to just do trading, right? The channel's changed from crypto to just like in and out day trading type thing. And I'm going to start doing trade recaps every day as well. I told you I'm going to be a content cow. Anyway, I do think it's going to get filled though. I think, and it's going to sound crazy, but I think that it's actually a little bit too easy for the bulls right now. You might think, Gio, the bulls just got absolutely obliterated. How is it too easy for the bulls? And yeah, you're right. They did get absolutely obliterated. But like I said in the beginning of the stream, like even right now, the sentiment is, oh, 100x long everything. We just had a huge capitulation wick. Long. Like nobody's bearish still. I will tell you when people are bearish. Listen, when the other creators tell you that everybody's bearish, they're fucking lying to you. Okay? They're lying to you. I will tell you when I see people be bearish. People are not bearish. People are not bearish. So, yeah, I mean, and plus that wick wasn't really like painful, you know? Don't get me wrong, it was painful. Like a lot of people lost a lot of money, but it happened so fast. I don't think alts are gonna fill their wick, but it happened so fast that that there wasn't really any pain. It was like just like the equivalence of like putting a bullet to your head, right? There wasn't any pain. It was just you were all dead at the same time. I think it's a little bit too easy for the bulls, so I do think that it's gonna roll over again. It's too easy if it just goes up from here. You know what I mean? It's way too easy. In my opinion. Again, I could be wrong. All right, let's see if we can get involved. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see if we can get into a trade. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that that we're going to fill that wick or nah? Do y'all think we're going to fill that wick or nah? Do I think Atom fills its wick? Dude, that Atom... By the way... I was saying that Atom was going to go to $17 and it literally went to $1. Like that is insanely my worst call I've ever made in my entire life ever. It is crazy. It is actually super crazy. All right, let's see what we can do here. How do we get involved in this thing? How do we get involved in this thing? Yeah, I probably will do a 24-hour stream eventually. I have to like prepare for it though. Okay, if we can get above here, then we have a long. We have a long if we can get above there. Let me see some stuff here. This is a breaker block. We got a breaker right here that we obviously just hit into. Could it hold? Yes. Do I love it? Not really. Not really. I don't really love it. Not really, not at all. I want to check, just out of curiosity, I want to check link. See what happened here. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna long this yet. It's a little bit too early for me. Too early for my liking. We clearly SFP'd this high. Okay, we clearly SFP'd the high, and now you're starting to break the structure. So what's your structure? It's low, high, lower low, and now we just did a higher high SFP. And then if you break this low, which we're kind of breaking right now, you're probably coming down for that wick. So that would be the next place that I'm looking to get involved. Unless this holds. Which it very well might hold. I'm not saying it's not going to hold. It could hold. I just don't like it right now. It doesn't look like it wants to hold right now. So, yeah. It's too early, man. The bulls are too aggressive all the time. So I don't think it's time yet. It could be time, but I don't think it's time yet. In fact, what we had here was an up, a down, an up, a down, a break, lower, high, lower, low. So there's really no strength right now. Like, why is anybody longing right now? Why would you even long? What is there to long? There's nothing to long. You even have bearish OI. Like, there's nothing to long. For me, in my opinion. Thank you. Trump is making an announcement at 2 p.m. Check OI. Do a 1K to 10K challenge using Nexus trades. Good promo. I know I should. We're actually, so speaking of like promos and such, if you're around in the Nexus, okay, if you're here, then you know that I've been talking lately about adding a digit. I want to add a digit. So, okay, I'm trying to get my win rate up to 90%. And I want to basically add a digit, which is me saying that, me basically, like, if your net worth is $100, let's get your net worth to $1,000 type thing by the end of the year. I want everyone in the Nexus to add a digit to their net worth. And that's kind of what I've been like saying lately. Kind of what we've been on about. All right, this is way too early to be longing anything. I am looking for this level to hold. The problem with this level is this whole thing is demand, right? Like, this whole thing is demand. So you could get a bounce anywhere from this whole zone. So would you long something like this and put your stop loss there? I mean, I wouldn't. You can try. I wouldn't. I definitely would not do that. Not at all. Could it work? Maybe. Do I like it? Nope. ES is absolutely off its rocker. ES sucks right now, man. ES, like, so badly needs to come for that. Just go whoop. But does he know you call me when he sleeps? Does he know the pictures that you keep? Okay, so look, you know what I said in the beginning where I said, oh yeah, wait for this zone or this zone? This is where things get interesting now, because this level got hit, right? We do still have demand below us, and now we're just hitting the supply right now. So remember when I said, I was like, if you're gonna, like, the safer option is to wait for one of the two. Now we might have a clue, okay? So if we do something like this on USDT Dominance, then we can target this low again, and then I would consider a longing. Okay, I would consider. May try singing instead of trading. Who, you or me? You or me, broski? Yeah, I'm actually 5'2 3/4. I literally am. All right, so like I said, this is not a position, by the way. This was part of the plan if we saw what we wanted to see, but we did not see what we wanted to see. So this is cooked. Let's see what happens down here. We do have bearish OI. ES, in my opinion, is super ready to come and take some lows. Too early to do anything. Supply has now been hit. Still a little bit too early for me. We can consider longs. No, I don't even like that. I was gonna say if we can get above here, but I don't really like it. I don't really like it. Not really. Not really. I'm super ready for ES to roll over, though. Which will probably bring Bitcoin down. I didn't even know that Trump was talking today. I literally did not know that Trump was speaking today. Not in the slightest did I know. All right, I probably want to see... Yeah, no Swift structure. I probably want to see 2 to 3 MSF down here to even consider longing. We'll see what happens. Let's see what we got going on here. 50%. Like we're at the 50% line. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's a good sign for Bitcoin. For BTCZ, and we are starting to come up. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm definitely not shorting. Definitely not shorting. Definitely not. This whole thing is demand, right? That whole thing is demand. And we have demand a little bit lower as well. So we'll keep that in mind. Let's see. We need the market to show us its hand. I don't even think I would get involved on this break. Like, even if I were to do this. First of all, I would have to TP on this high. Which would be a 2.5 risk reward. That's not, like, for you to TP that early. I mean, I guess you don't have to. You could go here. That would be a 7 risk reward trade. A little bit too early, still, in my opinion, because of this blatant SFP that's staring at you in the face. That SFP is no bueno. Okay. That SFP is no bueno. I prefer this long. I prefer either this one here, or I prefer this one where we go up and we do this. Hold on, Corey's calling me. Yo, I'm on stream. What's up? You think we're going to 100K right now? Okay, well, noted. I'm not in anything anyway, so yeah, I'll talk to you later. All right, peace. All right. I'm down to go to 100K right now. Not saying that we are going to, but I'm down for it. Super down to. Now. So we will see. If I see a market structure flip anywhere in this zone here, I will entertain longs. Again, this is a little bit sketchy because on half of the exchanges we swept that high, and then on the other half we didn't. And everybody's bullish. Everybody's longing. Right? We have bearish open interest here. That's an SFP. That's a break now of the SFP. You know what? Let's actually, now that this has happened and you're getting this break, I actually will consider a short. If we come up to here, I will consider shorting, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. It is just a little bit too early. Let's check USDT dominance. So this is it. Like, this is the tell because this got hit and this is breaking structure. So this is like super. I think we're coming up to here. I actually think we're going to keep rolling over. I think we're going to this box, which is what I was telling everybody yesterday. 31K is ideal. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Let me just let the Nexus know what's up. If we get that, I might short. I might short. Let's see. It really depends on what happens up here. We got Mickey in the chat. What's up? Okay, we got some Otter Gang people in the chat. Steve, good morning. Otter Gang people, good morning. Alex O'Crypto, good morning. Of course, my brother. How are you, my friend? It might be bullish for Bitcoin to go to 100K and take out that wick. I do think that there's a decent chance of us coming back down and filling that wick. The wick that we put in yesterday, God bless you, Alex, by the way. Thank you, man. Thank you for sending people here. Jeez, we just got so many viewers in the chat. Dang, Alex O'Crypto came clutch. We love Alex O'Crypto. We love Alex O'Crypto. What's up, guys? What's up? Alex, thank you, bro. Well, anyone that might be new here, my name is Gio. I teach you why the market moves the way that it does. And I actually decided today that I'm going to start trading every New York Open. So I'm going to be here daily again. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So anyway, yeah, man, like the thing is, so, okay, so this wick that we put in this morning at 4 a.m., by the way, again, okay, this wick, like we swept it on Binance. We didn't sweep it on we swept it on Binance, Coinbase, and CME. We did not sweep it on Bybit, which is a big exchange, and Binance USD. Okay. Yesterday's price action was absolutely abysmal. Okay. Yesterday's price action was treacherous. It was horrid. Okay. And now we're in a very interesting predicament when it comes to USDT dominance. Because we have these equal highs, like I was saying. We have these equal highs up here that we can easily make a run for. We do have supply up here, and we're in supply right now. We just bounced off of demand, and we're flipping that structure. So in order for you to actually truly get bullish on the market right now, you need to flip like at least 5-minute structure from this zone. Because this just hit demand and flipped bullish. So if anything, I would be looking for higher low, higher high continuation up to these equal highs, which means what? USDT dominance is an inverse correlation to the rest of the market, right? So that means that we're probably, if that happens, if we do continue higher and pushing up here on USDT dominance, that means that Bitcoin is going to come back for that low. And that low sucks anyway. On top of the fact that like the timing of it was weird. Not weird for like, I mean, as I guess not weird as of late. Okay, as of late, it wasn't weird for sure because everything happens at 4 a.m. But it was just a strange move. You know, yesterday was a weird day. Today is a weird day so far. We'll see. You know, we'll see. We'll see. I think my play right now, the only thing that I can take responsibly is if maybe we get like a 3-minute market structure flip here. So we might be here for like, you know, an hour. If I see that, and then on Bitcoin, I see something similar where I have like a nice accumulation model, like 3-tap accumulation, retest confirmation, then I would try along. TP1 would be up there. TP2 would be 113, whatever. And then TP3 would be 116, and we'd call it a show. But I don't, until that happens, to be honest, now that this is a distribution, that structure is breaking bearish. You have a buy to a sell here. I would actually be looking for continuation shorts because this is an ugly low, because this is an ugly high, and because you have equal highs here. Remember, like all the oscillators right now are flashing long. Bull divs, bull divs, bull divs. I'm not like that kind of dude, you know? So we'll see, man. We'll see. And like I said, I do think that ES is ready to roll over. I think ES is very clearly ready to roll over. Just to take out some of this sell side. So if that happens, that might impact Bitcoin coming down. Yeah, 4 a.m. my time. Yeah. That might impact Biddy. You know what I mean? That might impact Biddy. I want to long today. I really do. But I don't see any longs right now. And it's kind of hard to short at the moment. But what I would say is that if we come up to here, I will look to short it now. If we come up, so here's the flip side of it. If we come up here and we get this, especially if we have continued bearish OI, I'm shorting that. I'm shorting that. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, open interest is looking promising right now, right? You are putting in a higher high on price and you're putting a lower low on OI. However, this could be leading. And in fact, if it is leading, which means if price continues to go down, right? And then it does, and then OI keeps going down, and then your divergence is now a convergence. If that happens, then I actually think that Bitcoin is going to get a severe move to the downside. Because you had what was potentially bullish OI, and then the bears like overtook that bullish OI, so that's going to send price down further. So we'll see. We will have to wait and see. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm watching it. There's no move to be made for me until this high goes. And then I'm going to have to assess it because just above that high, you have supply. You're in a supply chain now. Your structure is down, is up, and is down. So this whole thing is supply. Right? That whole thing is supply. Whole thing is supply. So, I mean, Bitcoin has like some climbing to do for real. And yes, we're in demand, but the problem with that demand, like I said, is that we have these ugly lows on the low, right? The discrepancy between exchanges is never a good thing. And that demand didn't even break this structure, right? Like the demand's job was to send price and break this high, but you didn't break this high. You SFP'd the high and now you're flipping structure bearish. So that to me is telling me that this is my target. I'm looking for shorts, guys. I'm looking for shorts. If I can get a back test short, I'm going to take it. I am going to take it. This just got way more bearish, way faster. Let's see if ES can follow through. I would imagine that ES does not come back for this high. What happened up here on ES? We had up, down, up, down, up, SFP, down, down, down. And then we broke this structure. So you would expect lower high, lower low. ES is probably, yeah, there you go. ES is coming down. Bitcoin's going to come down. I think Bitcoin's going to come down as well. I don't need the open interest. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, we're going for that low. We're going for that low. When you see this, guys, I don't care what your oscillators are telling you. When you see this, we don't long that. You long strength, you don't long weakness. We're not trying to catch any wicks. In my opinion, anyway. Guys, if you are new here, my name is Gio, and I teach you why the market moves the way that it does. Shouts out to Alex. One love to Alex. One love to the Otter gangs. Hit the likes button. Hit likes button. There's only one like button. Hit the like button for me, guys. Do me a solid, please. Hit the like. Helps the channel. We're back on the daily, and we're going to be streaming every single morning. New York Open, man. New York Open. We're going to start streaming for an hour every day. 1 hour every day. Let's start doing that. You know, get our trade, get our money, rob the bank, get in and get out. Rob the bank, get in and get out. Okay. That's a breakdown. Yeah, I mean, what shitty price action, man. What shitty price action. We're probably in the golden pocket now. People are probably trying to long this golden pocket, and they're probably getting smoked. They're probably going to get smoked here. I told them if they don't hit the like button, they were gay. Guys, if you don't hit the like button, you're gay. Let's see if it works. Would I consider this a potential PO3? In which direction? Up or down? So, okay, let me tell you guys this, okay? Let me tell you this. All jokes aside, guys. All jokes aside, if you don't hit the like button, you're actually gay. But all jokes aside. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this. So, for the ones that haven't been around, okay? Let me just tell you, because I'm sure we have new people in here now. This PO3, okay, on USDT Dominance, like we've been calling literally the entire market to a T, okay? The huge dump, I'm going to show you guys. Let me just show you since we're here. And I'm not here to say I told you so or anything like that, okay? But I just want to show you. One sec. So let me show you this video, okay? And the ones that have been around the channel, like, man, you guys know, okay? So look at this. This date was 2 weeks ago, guys. October the 1st. October the 1st. What did I say? One more crypto flush. You see that? Flush. October or one more crypto flush. And this is exactly what I was drawing out. And this is exactly what happened. Okay? Same thing. Now, since you brought up PO3s, let's talk about PO3s. Okay? Here's the thing about the PO3. We actually might have another PO3 forming right now. Okay, so let's show you the PO3 that might happen now. It's a potential PO3. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what's interesting about USDT Dominance, right? And I'll make this short. I'll make it short, I promise. Where are you guys? Wow, we have 284 people. We only have 107 likes. That means 150-ish, 170 of you guys are flaming homosexuals, which that's fine. I mean, to each their own. Just don't do it around me. All right, here's the deal with the PO3, potential PO3. Okay, I don't think that this wick is going to get filled. That does not mean that I think that Bitcoin is not going to fill its wick. Okay, remember, USDT is an inverse correlation. Okay, if this wick does not, I don't think that this wick is going to get hit. If we do come back up to this wick, guys, I'm going to say, like, if you start closing candles above here, it is very likely that the cycle's over. Okay, it's very likely that the cycle's over. Okay, for reasons that I've explained on my channel. So go watch the series, my USDT series. I am the king of USDT after all. I don't think that wick is going to get filled. That being said, I do think that Bitcoin is going to fill its wick. So what does that mean? That means that alts are going to put in higher lows while Bitcoin puts in a lower low. In other words, you're going to have a huge SMT is what I think is going to happen. So what would that look like ultimately? Well, in order for Bitcoin to fill its wick, USDT Dominance needs to go up, right? Because it's an inverse correlation. So in the event that something like I drew out happens, if Bitcoin dominance drops, okay, if Bitcoin dominance drops, like it's going down right now, then that means Bitcoin will bleed less than the alts, which makes sense because the alts went minus 80%, right? So what if, when we're here, if this happens, Bitcoin comes down, front runs the wick, we range around whatever, comes up, sweeps that wick, and then you get what looks like a PO3, which for the ones that may not know what a PO3 is, allow me to explain. It's when you had a range, okay, which we do. The range is a little bit funky because of this wick, okay, because this could also be considered a range. So we have to be very cautious with this idea, okay? We have a range, and then what it does is it flips the resistance. I don't use the word support and resistance, guys, but it flips the resistance. Hold on. Wait. It flips the resistance into support while leaving all this liquidity behind, and then it absolutely flushes and makes a run for it. So what that would look like is the market leaves a bunch of buy-side liquidity, right? Bitcoin gets hammered like it is right now. And then it eventually like pops off. Think of it as like somebody holding a balloon underwater, or like a ball underwater. The lower you push it underwater, the more pressure because of the air that's inside the ball, and then it pops out. It's kind of the same thing. A PO3 is very similar to that like kind of idea. So this is basically what I'm looking at. Now I'll keep you guys updated because I am, like I said, humbly the king of USDT dominance, right? And I don't mind sharing my insight with 150 homosexuals because you guys still haven't hit the like button. I really don't mind doing that. So I'll do that for you. But this is kind of what I'm thinking right now. And just to show you an example of a PO3, okay, I'm just going to give you one example of it on Bitcoin because they're all over the place. They happen all the time. Okay, they happen literally all the time. And again, I'm not going to go too elaborate in this with this. But let's just give you a quick example of a PO3. Okay? Right here, I shorted this on stream. I've talked about this many, many times. What do you have? Here you have your range. Here you have your manipulation. Here you have your expansion to the downside. And I shorted this on stream. Okay? On the public YouTube, in public, when everybody was like, yo, you're an idiot. Bitcoin's never going that low again. I was like, okay. And inevitably, we got it. Okay? We ended up getting it. And because why? Because of this liquidity. Right? So that's it. That's basically what the plan is right now. So let's see. Looks like Bitcoin's coming to fill that wick. Like I said, it's yeah, now there's, I mean, like I said, so what happens here, right? Comes down, people long Mickey Mouse golden pockets, right? That's super Mickey Mouse, in my opinion. We might get a little bounce here because we did have demand down here. I thought we did. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see what happens. So now we have these semi-equal lows as well. And remember, this low is already not good. So now any retracement, I'm looking to short it. There's no way I'm longing here. It's impossible for me to long here. If I see this, I will long it. But if we can come up to like somewhere up here, anywhere in this zone, basically anywhere up here, if we're lucky enough to even come up here, I'm looking to short. 10-minute demand? Did we have 10-minute demand? I know this whole thing is demand, but I thought we had something on the lows. I thought we had like a little block down here. Maybe like a 3-minute or something. No, 2-minute? Right here. Yeah, right there. That's your demand. Right there. We hit off of a 2-minute demand zone. Now, that is definitely not longable. I wouldn't long that in a million years. But we did hit off of it. So, let's see. We're probably going to come for those lows right now. Rip the Band-Aid off. You know, kill the bulls type shit. We'll see. But here, I'm definitely looking for shorts. And then if we can come up and break this high, then I will look for backtest longs. And actually, your long and your short will probably be from the same area. It'll probably be the exact same thing. It'll probably either be this or it'll be this. Same place. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else on Bitcoin right now. Don't care. Or this. If we sweep the low, I'll look for that. Or if you lose the low, then I'll look for backtest shorts. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. It's not very difficult at the moment. Not very difficult, I would say. Not very difficult at the moment. What is ES doing? We still fighting here on ES, man? This shit does not go down. Ever. Ever. Let's check USDT. So yeah, that's my PO3 idea. You heard it here first. Okay? You heard it here first. I'm gonna post it so that people don't try to cramp my style. Let's post it on X. MTF PO3 idea USDT potential. Okay, so we'll see. We will see. All right, what are you guys saying? Let's see. Yeah, the super cycle. By the way, otters, I've been bearish on the alts for 2 years. rightfully so. So in the last 3 months, when Bitcoin price goes up, Bitcoin dominance going down, and when Bitcoin price goes down, Bitcoin dominance goes up. Check this form from July. Yeah, makes sense, man. It makes sense. The alts have been bleeding, so for sure. Eventually that will change, but not necessarily at this moment in time. You know what I mean? What's up, TradeFly? You were shorts targeting the lows on Nas 100 TP smacked off the sweep. Listen, I don't trade Nasdaq, but I hear Nasdaq is even more on crack than ES, and like I've been kind of struggling with ES lately. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been doing not very well. I've been not doing well. I haven't been practicing good risk management. That's really, when it comes to ES, that's really my issue right now. So I'm trying to get used to it. You know what my struggle is right now with ES? I'll tell you my struggle right now on ES. My struggle on ES is that I am. We might get a little something here, by the way. My struggle on ES right now is that I am. I'm thinking, all right, well, Bitcoin is like okay, if I'm short, for example, if I'm shorting Bitcoin, but I want a long ES, I know that it's not the same, but like in my brain, it's still the same. So I'm like focusing on that. You know what I mean? That's like the thing, right? If I short Bitcoin, but I long ES, like normally you wouldn't, for example, you wouldn't really want to long Ethereum and short Bitcoin at the same time, right? You wouldn't really want to do that, but that's my struggle right now when it comes to ES, is that I'm thinking of it in that way. So I'll get there. I'll get there. How do I decide to draw the liquidity on BTC? I think what you mean is like, how do I, like, do you mean like okay, so this is a liquidity curve, right? Do you mean like, how do I draw this? Like, what's the logic behind it? Is that what you're asking? Like in general, how do I draw liquidity? I'll show you with Solana. It's very easy. Hopefully I can articulate it in a way that's easy to understand as well. Okay, we might have a long on Solana here. I might actually opt to long Sol over Bitcoin. Bitcoin kind of blows at the moment, to be honest, but we'll see. Anyways, to answer your question, the way that I draw my liquidity is like, I kind of just, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, but like I kind of just use my eyes, right? So like, okay, for example, I was super bearish on Solana here. We shorted the shit out of it here, and I shorted it here for, I'm not even joking, this risk reward that we got in the Nexus. Now, I didn't hold it all the way, but it was like a 50 risk reward, give or take. I don't know how much risk reward it was, but it was like at least 50 risk reward. Okay. And the reason I did that is because of liquidity. So the idea behind liquidity, right? Like people use heat maps and shit. And in my opinion, heat maps is like Mickey Mouse, because you can just see where the liquidity is. Like, okay, if price is making higher lows and higher highs, where's your liquidity? There are stop losses here, 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 right? Here. There are stop losses everywhere. So when you leave liquidity behind like this, in this manner, this is all a target. Let's domino effect. Let's waterfall and take out all these lows. That's exactly what happened right here. Okay. Even on this move up on Solana, what'd you have? Liquidity, 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 right? Here. Where's your liquidity? Right here. Liquidity. Here, there was no, look, there was liquidity here, right? You shorted here. The people that shorted here, there was liquidity. What did they do? They came out, stopped them out, and then rolled over. So can I draw a liquidity curve like this? No, that's way too steep, right? This is nice. Look at all the liquidity here, right? Look at all that. Right, look at this. Look at all this liquidity to the downside or to the upside. Right? That's all you do. You don't need the other stuff. Nick uses heat maps. Man, good for him. That's good. I don't need it. Like, I know that this is all liquidity. I don't need to pull up a heat map to show me that. I can see it. I can just use my eyes. I don't need it. You know what I mean? Right here, there was liquidity. Look, Low, low, low. None of these lows were taken out. What happens? They come, take out all the lows, and then they pop up. That's all it is. Just liquidity, right? The whole market is liquidity. Simple as that. So right now, these are equal highs, which we shorted this, by the way. These are equal highs. So I'm targeting that now because there are people that have stop losses here and here, and they weren't taken out, right? Here, there's also semi-equal highs. So there's liquidity here. So if I'm longing, which I'm looking to long, I'm looking to target that, right? Yesterday, we had all this liquidity. What happened? They came and they took it out. But now you have this liquidity, and these lows are ugly from the weekend. So it's all just liquidity. I literally just used my eyes. And again, I'm not trying to be condescending when I say that. Like, look at this. What is this? This is liquidity. Why was this low? Why were these two lows not taken out? Why did we not do this and then that? If we did that, then I would say, okay, there's no liquidity here, but there's liquidity from this whole way. So what ends up happening? We come down, right? We sweep all the lows. And it happens in both directions, right? It happens in both directions. Easy liquidity. That's it. So when I talk in the high time frame things, like super high time frame, I know many people think that Bitcoin will never ever go to like these lows again. But I mean, if you just, from the concept that I just showed you, right? Look here, look at all the liquidity to the upside, right? And then you pop up out of it, right? And you attack that liquidity. So if you zoom out and you go on high time frame stuff, and I'm not saying we're going down here, but let's just be objective based on what we just learned. What is this? This is nothing but liquidity that we can run for. Okay. So am I saying that Bitcoin is going to come down here? No. Am I saying that it's ignorant to think that it can't come here? Yeah, like you need to be like you can't be surprised if it comes down here because now you understand liquidity, right? It very well could come down here. Does it have to? No. This was all liquidity as well. Like the COVID shit. And did they come for it? No, they didn't. So do they have to? No. Can they? Yes. Simple as that, right? Simple as that. How did I decide the bias on what? On Bitcoin? Heat maps are just a good confirmation of what the charts are telling you. You like them. You know what? Tradefly? I actually disagree. I think that the heat map is like just such a retail thing. And I think that gets people more messed up than it does any good. And I'll give you an example. Okay, I'm gonna show you an example. When we were down at 107, when we were down on these lows, okay, I longed this. I was long from here, and I had people even in the Nexus talking about the heat map, and they're like, "Man, there's so much liquidity at a 105, 106. They have to go for it. They have to go for it." And they didn't go for it. So I actually think that it's used as a trap. I actually don't like, if anything, I would counter trade the heat map, right? That's me. That's my opinion. Maybe you've had better success than I have with it. I haven't used it in like over a year for that reason, right? I'm like, oh, they're going to take this. They're going to take this. And then they don't take it, right? Oh, you have all these divergences. We can target this liquidity. And then they don't take it. So guys, I'm a simple trader. Okay. I'm a simple dude. I just trade what's in front of my face. I don't get fancy with it, right? I have the highs. I have the lows. I know what I'm targeting. I know I'm looking for longs right now. I know I can't short right now. I know that if I get a structure flip coming out of here, I'm looking for shorts. I know that if I break this high and then I do this, then I'm looking for longs, right? I'm not predicting, I'm reacting, but I don't care about how much liquidity is here. It's irrelevant to me. I know that there's liquidity here regardless, right? I know that. I don't need the external shit, right? I don't need for like, you know, an oscillator to tell me that there's a bull div here. I know there's a bull div here because this move was so slow and controlled, and then this was such a fast move. 100% there's a bull div here. I already know that. I don't need to see that on an oscillator. Oscillators don't tell me what to do. I tell them what to do. Look, if I pull up any oscillator right now, there's divs here. 100% there's divs here. Does that mean that we go higher? I don't know. You tell me. Right? So yeah, I'm a simple guy. I've done the whole complicated thing. I've tried exo charts. I've tried heat maps. I've tried this. I've tried that. I'm a simple guy. I tackle equal highs. I tackle liquidity. I use structure. I use order blocks. I use smart money, and I counter trade the herd. That's it. And that's not to shit on anybody that does it the other way. This is the way I trade. That's it. I've had success this way. What would I look for on ETH in terms of liquidity in this short time frame long entry I'm looking at? The thing about Ethereum, and we talked about it this morning on the stream. The thing about Ethereum is ETH actually does not have a good like target, right? ETH doesn't really have a good target. So let me show you what I mean. Ethereum right now, first of all, this is a clear as day distribution. Okay, so you need to get above that to even talk about longs. Otherwise, we're looking for reconfirmation shorts down to our demand zone down here. Okay, this could be an accumulation, but why is that accumulation distributing right away? That makes no sense. Okay, so I'm a little bit, it's not really the best time to be longing in this very moment in time. But the thing about Ethereum is Ethereum hit high time frame supply, which we did short this in the Nexus. Okay, ETH did hit high time frame supply. And then you're fighting this literal uphill battle because you have this big buy to sell. So what would you even target, right? This is a distribution. This is your retest of that distribution. And you have a distribution here. Like you are really stretching if you're trying to long ETH right now. You like this. What are you longing? And you didn't even hit the demand zone. Like what are you actually longing right now? So to answer your question, like what am I targeting? That's a great question. What's your target? You don't even have a target. You know what I mean? Whereas, for example, if we go to Bitcoin and we apply that same concept, it's a little bit better because you don't have that big uphill battle that Ethereum has. You have these highs that you can tackle and you have these highs that you can tackle. So could ETH be a long here? 100%. I'm not saying don't long it. I don't trade that way, right? And now on Bitcoin, you have this sweep. And this distribution, where are you distributing to? Probably these lows and probably further than these lows now. So just liquidity. That's all I trade, baby. All I trade. You remember when I swore off of heat maps a year ago? Yeah, man. I changed the way I traded completely. How much experience do I have? I've been trading technically since January 1st, 2021. So 5 years. But by the time I actually started knowing what I was doing, I would say like I have like strong experience of about 3.5 years. Yeah. All right. TradeFly says, I don't use it as a tool to predict the direction or we have to go there kind of thing. You want liquidity to be off the table before you enter. Yeah. It's all about liquidity. So that's the right mindset for sure. That is the right mindset to have 100%. Right. And listen, again, like total respect on this. If you guys have success with it, do what you do to that gives you success with it. I just find I get distracted. It distracts me. Like if I was watching that heat map, because guys in the Nexus were saying like, shouts out to Bags. It was actually Bags. In the Nexus was like, oh yeah, I'm waiting for 96. I'm waiting for or 106, 106. I'm like, dude, they don't have to go for it right now. Like, you know what I mean? And then sure enough, they didn't. And he's like, on my mama, I'm never using it again. And I'm like, dude, it's Mickey Mouse. Like I told you. That is a lot of charts. Yeah, retail's retail. Take it step by step. Yeah. It took me a long time to really understand that you just take things level for level. You know what I mean? Like you literally just take things level for level. Because you don't know at which point things are going to break or things are not going to break. You know what I mean? You don't know. So like, for example, right? For example, this morning, had broken... Like, look, I had a plan this morning on Bitcoin. Let me show you. Let me show you my plan here on Biddy. Okay. I had a plan here on Bitcoin. As you can see, right? So this is this high. I said, if we break the high and you get a structure confirmation, which is this, then you can look to long it. Or we look for this on the low, or we look for this here. Well, this didn't happen down here. And we haven't hit the low yet. And this one didn't happen either, right? Well, what happens if you don't get that? Then you don't go in. You know what I mean? So you're just waiting for confirmation and such. And you're just taking it level for level. And it's as simple as that, right? It is truly as simple as that. So it took me a long time to understand that, right? It took me a long time to grasp that. Like what I would do in this case. So now we just flipped bullish. That's interesting. But what I would do in this case is I would just chase it and then I would long. And then I'm like, yo, what the hell? But like, I know now that I'm looking for shorts here, right? It's just level for level. And if I don't see what I want to see here and we keep going higher, I'm not going to long it right now and chase it. Look at this liquidity, by the way. I'm going to wait for this. I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to wait for this. And then I'm going to get in here. And I'm going to get a better risk reward than the people that are longing here. Because anybody that longed down here, where's your stop loss, sir? Where are you putting your stop loss? Like way down there? Because you have to cover that low at least now. So what? You're going to do this? And at best, your optimistic target is 16K. At best, you're going to get a 3 risk reward. I mean, that's fine. You can do that, but I'm not going to do that. I will, instead of this, I'll get this. I'll have a worse entry than you, but my risk reward will be 10 risk reward. Yours will be 3. So which one? And mine is safer. So mine is safer. It's a better risk reward. And most importantly, it's safer. So, you know, I've been trading since the time of COVID, but with experience of knowing what I was doing. Wait, hold on. But with experience of knowing what I was really doing since I joined Nexus a year ago. Nice. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Look at NAS 100 and let me know what you think, bro. Bullish or bearish right now? Have I made a video on my current strategy? Well, it's not really a one video kind of thing. Not really a one video kind of thing. It's pretty elaborate. It's pretty elaborate and it's pretty comprehensive. It's pretty advanced. Okay, it's pretty advanced, but it's all here. Okay. Links in the description down below. Enter thenexus.com. You get all of this included in your membership. So you're not paying for the course. It's included. And we go through it every day. Like I haven't made a one-stop shop video. But again, it's definitely all there. It's definitely all there, right? If you want to learn, it's all there for you. All there for you. Run Romer says, join the Nexus, guys. He's covering this stuff all day, every day. Yeah, and like I said, I'm going to be I'm going to be streaming every morning for New York Open. So you'll see, you know, if you hang around, make sure to like, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Again, shout out to the Otter gang. I'm very appreciative of Alex. He's a good friend. But I'm going to be streaming every day this time. For at least an hour every day. I think it's time, baby. Clear a MCF account and just put fucking 1% long on oil, my brother. It's going to boom like mad. Yeah, I don't disagree. I definitely don't disagree. Are you right? Let's see what's going on here with Bitcoin. So we did actually bounce off of that demand zone. This is a pretty big bounce. I did not expect that, but it's a good thing that we don't predict and we react, right? It is a good thing that we do not predict and we react. So now we wait, okay? Because now we're in our short zone, okay? So I will short if I see a reason to short anywhere in this zone. And if we don't get the short zone and we get this, then I look for a long off basically that same zone. And then we go to the gym and then we don't have to worry about trading for the rest of the day because we hit 10 risk reward. That's the plan. Hey, stream for the hour after Alex, please. Want to watch you both. What time does Alex get off? I think the live streams will bring more to the Nexus. I agree. Listen, we're almost ready to rock, okay? The website right now is currently in development. I just changed the homepage. I'm working with my developers, so all these are gonna change. Like, we're working on stuff. You know, this is ugly. It's a little bit ugly at the moment, but we're definitely... I have testimonials ready to rock in there as well. So we're definitely in the getting ready to like promote properly. The funny thing is that I haven't I haven't even started marketing yet. That's the funny thing, is I haven't even started marketing yet, and we're already where we're at. So okay, listen, I get distracted every time I stream, so I need to get better at like actually the trading while I'm on stream. I need to get better at trading on stream. I get so distracted by you guys, it's crazy. All right, this is the zone, baby. This is it. We don't want this to break. If this breaks, we might have to long. And this, oh baby, we're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. Okay, that I don't need it. Actually, I'll keep that on for the Nexus because they know what's up with that. This is it. This zone either holds or it doesn't hold. No, it's not you fault. It's a me fault. Market is so shitty. What's up, Raven? Yeah. By the way, yeah, this is a very bad market. Look at this move, man. Wow. That's kind of crazy. What happened with ETH? All right. Let's see if we would have had an entry. Man, I need to focus. I always get distracted. Okay, starting tomorrow for New York Open. Let's see if I would have taken this. Starting tomorrow, we're gonna focus. We're gonna focus. Stop trading for a few weeks. What did you miss? Is Kenny still around? Yeah, Kenny's still here. CryptoFace just put out a message saying 109 is a good bottom. Man, I can't believe I didn't think of the bearish signs before this bottom. It just did. You survived. Nice. Cool. I'm glad you I'm glad it was informative. This is basically the deciding factor right now. We're like about to know right now what's gonna happen. We're about to know. This is the zone. It's either this or they come for this high. And if they come for this high, like I said, that's where you get that break, and then we're looking for the reconfirmation long here. That's going to give you a better risk reward than if you were to long down here. That's a good long, though. Although, I don't think I would have taken it. I don't know if I would have taken it anyway, to be honest with you. I don't really know. Like, this is a little bit fast for me. It's a little bit fast. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what happens here. Bro, I got distracted looking at your charts and comparing them to mine and forgetting about shit. It's always super informative. Dude, I'm with you, bro. Like, I also like every time I'm on stream and then people ask me questions and I start explaining things and whatever, like I always forget. You know, I'm very appreciative that you guys are here, but like it's often that I miss out because I'm streaming and I'm like, dude. I definitely want to long though. I definitely want to long, although I really don't like the fact that Bitcoin never took those lows again. I really don't like that. And we do have bullish OI now, I am sure. Oh my gosh. We have bearish OI and we have bullish OI. Bro changed bias 4 times. Bro, I'm scalping. Like, what do you mean? Or sis, actually. What do you mean? I'm not... Listen, what was the very first thing that I drew out on the stream? What was the very first thing I drew? I said, if we break this high, I'm looking for backtest longs. Because we SFP'd this high, if we don't get above here, I'm looking for backtest shorts. If you SFP this low, I'm looking for longs. In which case did I say, oh, I think it's going up or I think it's going down? Where did I say that in the stream? Did I not just say this is the make or break? This is the make or break. If you get above here, target is TBD. Tell me where I changed my bias 4 times. Shouts out to Ryan V. Says, morning streams. Thank you for the $5 donation, my friend. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Don't waste energy, man. I'm telling you, like, the only thing that'll stop me from streaming every day is like, I don't know, man. Like, I try to keep my cool, man. I try to keep my cool, man. I try to keep my cool. Try to keep my cool sometimes. Like, I try, man. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Anyway. But yeah, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate the dono. Is it cold there? Yeah, man, it is cold. It is very cold. Actually, very cold outside these days. Yeah, it is working well. You the man, Gio. You know these lames have to blame someone for their accounts. Yeah, I'm not like actually mad. I'm not mad. It's just like, when did I say that? Anyway, we're done. We're past it. We're past it. All right. This is it, man. Look, this is your distribution. Right? This is an accumulation. Who's going to win? I don't know. That is a break, but you're distributing on the high. Not really clear direction. Okay, not really clear direction on Ethereum. I also don't like trading Ethereum. ETH sucks. Dude, ETH absolutely blows. So this was my plan on Solana. Now that obviously worked out. Would I have taken it though? I don't know. Let's find out. No, I wouldn't have taken that. I would not have taken that. Not at all. We are getting so spicily. So spicily. We have a 15-second break here. Do we want to try this 15-second short? Probably not. Probably not. We probably don't want to try this. If I get a reconfirmation of some kind, I might try it. And then if I take an L, then whatever. I do want these lows to go. This is not a position, guys, okay? Don't limit order this. Don't put your stop loss here. That's not what we're doing here. That's not what we do, okay? It's not what we do. It's not all what we do. Although I think it could work. I do think it could work. I do think it could work. I don't think it's the time to go to do 15-second structure. Like, that's a little bit absurd if you ask me. Although, I wouldn't be surprised. You actually have bearish OI too. Interesting. Look at this, man. Oh my gosh, dude. This is like the worst. The last day and a half is the worst trading. Like, what is this, man? Bullish OI, bearish OI. Oh my days. All right, let's come back to here. Oh, shit. This shit's crazy. Look, now we're bouncing off this. Okay, if we come back for that low, then... I still think that we can get this. I still think we can get that. We'll see, though. Whenever the market is like this and it doesn't know what it wants, it doesn't know its head from its ass, it's, you know, you don't really, I mean, I can't speak for you, but me doesn't really want to be doing things like this. Really, not really. Not really, not really, not really. On the 15-minute, picture is more clear. I would also be inclined to disagree with you, my friend. And the reason why I would be inclined to disagree with you is because what about this is clear? Like, what about this is clear? So you're okay. I'll tell you, I'll give you my perspective. Okay. You are clearly, this is undeniable. You're clearly in this range. And you clearly have all of this space in this range. So you would think up is the answer. But the only problem with this idea is that you're also in this range. And you cannot ignore this low, which was not taken yet. And why on earth would we come all the way back down again and not take that low out again? So, like, okay, let's pretend this wick that we just made was like this. Let's play pretend a second. Then I would say, yeah, it's very clear. It's very clear. I agree with you. I'm looking for longs. I want to long here. I want to long. I want to come take out these highs. Right? But that didn't happen. So it's a little bit... It's not so clear to me. My friend advised looking at line. It will give more clearance. Oh, like a line chart or whatever? Yeah, I don't know, man. I still don't think it's... I still don't think it's like very clear at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see. Market might wipe both stops in both directions. It probably will. It probably will. Probably will. Dude, I want to learn Elliott waves, but I feel like it's so complicated and I don't need to. You know, I don't really need to. Anyway. People think it's gonna, yeah. I don't know, man. Here's the thing about the wick as well. Okay, here's the thing about the wick. The thing about the wick is so different across all the exchanges also. And some of the exchanges stopped at like 107. Right? And if you're a golden pocket kind of dude, which I'm not, but it's around like 107. And some of the wicks are down to here. So like maybe we sweep out that wick on the exchanges, hit your GP, and then go here. And now I don't care about the golden pocket personally. I have breaker blocks down here. So around 107 is a breaker block for me. It's not about the golden pocket. I don't care about golden pockets. I don't trade golden pockets, right? But yeah, anyway. Yeah, the line is very different because on line it accounts for the closes, right? It doesn't account for the wicks. So it is very different for sure. But also like you can't really ignore that wick. Like that's a pretty, you know, pretty important wick. Anyway. Elliott waves are too subjective. Yeah. People think it's gonna have, oh, I already read that. Let's see. I heard Elliott wave first. Come back to the dark mode charts. No, man, sorry. Dude, the white is so clean. Head and shoulders. How do I use OI? I basically use it like I use it like open interest and CVD mixed into one. Is basically how I use it. So I'm looking for absorption primarily, okay? I'm looking for absorption. Which absorption would look like where price is making a lower high and then your OI is making a higher high. If I see that and then I see a break there, then I can short that break. Whereas before, like if I didn't have the OI, I would have to use the structure, but that structure never took that high out. So I'll show you an example. Let me show you a perfect example of this. Let me show you how I shorted this high. Because I'm always targeting liquidity, right? Always. So we shorted this high on Bitcoin in the Nexus. We shorted this, right? How did I short this high? Where is my high? Hold on. This high here. How did I short this? If there's equal highs there now, right? That's your question. Well, you didn't ask that, but I'm gonna tell you how I shorted that. Okay, here's how we shorted it. First of all, this gave you a distribution. 1, 2, 3. Broke that structure. We were looking for lower high, lower low. Second of all, you have open interest increasing as price is making a lower high, which is signifying to me that we have absorption here. Okay, so I already know that I'm not looking to take out that high because I have absorption. Can we take out the high? Absolutely. But look at this. This is where I got in. Okay, I actually did take this one. I did take this one, and then I took this one too. I took 3 different shorts here. Here's how I got involved. What did I see on my open interest? First of all, here we have a lower high. Okay. On open interest between the 2 points. I mean, this was bearish. Okay, but you have bearish open interest. It's slight because of this. But because of this bearish OI, I'm like, okay, I'll take that chance. It's still bearish OI nonetheless, right? You still at some point had higher open interest than you did here while price is making a lower high. So to me, you know, and we hit an important level too. That's the important thing, is you need to know where you're at. You can't just do it in the middle of nowhere. But we hit that level, and then I saw this break. And I had on USDT, I had an SMT. So on USDT, we did have this. So I shorted it. That's how I did it, basically. All right, let's come back to what's happening right now. See what I mean by I get distracted and I don't get to see what's happening right now? This is what happens every time. Every time this happens. Every single time. Okay, so far this idea is working. I will be super shocked if we don't make our way down to this low. I will be so shocked. Like, what is the point of coming all the way down here, not taking out that low, which already didn't take out the previous low cleanly, to then come all the way back down even 50% and then go up again? Like, that makes no sense. Can it work? Yes. You know? What's up, Crypto Crank? You use vector candles? Vector candles are good. Hack. Dude, C9, 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 baby. That's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. C9, C9. You know what's up. Shouts out to Hack. Shouts out to the next C. Nobody but you. I'll never be no who's do. So I love when you call and means expecting for you. Oh, I like this color. So I love when you call unexpected. All right, we're still waiting. We're waiting. This price action blows, dude. Blows. Do I think we will eventually see, or do I think I will eventually move to Dubai? I will move abroad. I will not move to Dubai. You just went live with Discover Crypto? I don't even know who that is. Discover Crypto. Never even heard of these people. I don't know who these people are. No idea. This in here?
Bitcoin better than gold. It will always be.
Oh god, this channel sucks already. Gay. Gold is way better than Bitcoin. Bitcoin blows. Let's find you. Oh, there you are. Okay. Cool, man. Let's see if he replied.
What about Aave? I'm still bullish on Aave. My average price is pretty low because we went a little heavy under 200.
I don't know, man. Anybody that has higher
We're still doing pretty good.
sub counts,
If we go down to 200, we're still going to be in profits there. What do you think alt seasons still will happen? Yeah, I think so. I think so. There's still a lot of alts that got to do very well. Solana topping November 24 seems a little unlikely to me. And now I know it flirted with new all-time highs, but are they trying to cancel the D? Never. I am shielded. I'm shielded with my last name, folks. Let's see. Litecoin better than silver. I got silver over Litecoin. Bitcoin is best. Okay, folks. All right. So I think we're mostly in agreement here. All right. Other stories we got today. We got a truth bomb. I wanted to give you a little bit more fear before we go into the bullish narratives here. One more bit of fear. 20-30% of Bitcoin will be taken by a quantum machine. They do not know if it's going to be 2 to 8 years. There's also a very large.
Anyway, I don't know who that dude is, but pretty cool that you were on there, man. Good for you. And I love when you call unexpected. All right, let's see. Thailand, no. Low on Coinbase, 108.6. Yeah, I know, dude. The lows are stupid. Why do I want to leave Canada? Because it's cold. Guys that stole BitBoy's channel. Oh, those guys stole BitBoy's channel? I didn't know that. Let's go live. I'm down, dude. I'm down. I decided today that I'm going to start going live every day again, so we'll do it soon, broski. We might as well all just move to trading futures. Yeah. I started, dude. I started, but I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm like tilting. I'm tilted on ES lately. I've been trying to short it and I've been getting smoked. So I'm doing very bad on my futures. But it's also my first time trading futures. So, Joe, do I think my strategy could work on higher time frames for swing trading? Absolutely. It's easier on swing trading. It's way easier. Look how easy it is on. I'm gonna show you how easy it is. Let me show you how it's so much less like intensive. You know what I mean? You find a zone. I'm gonna give you the long story short. Okay, here's your long story short, and I'll do it for the bullish scenario for you bulls. You have demand. Price comes down to the demand. Okay, what are you doing? You're putting an alert here. You're putting an alert here. Oh, we took the low. Okay, no problem. Now when you're here, you're putting the alert here or here. Okay. Oh, you took the low again. No problem. You put the alert here. You put the alert here. As soon as you break that high, long, stop loss, up. Easy. Super easy. That is the Frankie Candles trader. Traitor. Yeah, I don't really watch Frankie either. That's BitBoy's old channel. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's how they have 1 million and nobody knows who they even are. Dubai is too hot. I agree with that. So this short looks like it was working. It looks like it worked out. Looks like it worked out. So, okay, let's not get distracted. What could we take right now? I still want to short, man. I really want to short ES. I really want to short ES. What did we come to? We came up to this? No, we broke that. We might go for the high again. I really want to short ES. Like, this shit is insane. Has no business being this high for this long. Sweet Caroline, whoa, sometimes never felt so good. All right. You're anti-discover after the BitBoy debacle. Yeah. Didn't he like go to jail or something? Isn't he in jail? Man. If ES dumps now, Holy Nexus is coming on the 1 minute on what? On Biddy? Make me sway. Make me harder. In a moonlight. Underwater. Da-na-na-na. ETH? Yeah, even me, guys, like I've kind of like detached myself from all of the all of the crypto stuff. You know what I mean? Like I don't even care to cover high time frame shit. I don't care about where the cycle is. I keep making content about that for you guys, like that I think a big move down is gonna come and shit. But at the end of the day, I don't really care. I'm 90% cash. I'm not buying back in. You know what I mean? Like I don't really care about high time frame shit. And I don't really care about the crypto narratives. You know, all the crypto narratives is the same bullshit. It's just everybody shilling up only all of the time. It's like that guy that I came onto his stream right away and he's like, oh yeah, I'm bullish on AVAX. Like, you don't know. Can you explain to me why you're bullish on AVAX? So I don't know, man. I'm a contrarian. Like, I don't really care. I really don't care. I really don't care. I promise you I don't. So I've kind of like, you know, moved away from all that. I don't care to talk about that shit. I care about trading, and which is why I started trading futures. Because in futures, it's not like how it is in crypto. In crypto, it's like no one is I mean, I don't know. But I would buy spot if Bitcoin goes to 30K. If Bitcoin goes to 30K and I see like, you know, a 4-hour market structure flip, then yes, I would buy spot. Yes, I would. And I would have my stop loss on spot below that order block. But if I will never in my life, and I promise you this, in my entire life, I will never buy Bitcoin over 100K. That is absolutely insane. I probably will never even buy it above 50K. That is also insane. I think the bear market low is going to be 31K, but we'll see. More brother just got here. What are we looking for right now? You looking for shorts or longs? Well, I'm looking for longs if we take the low out. I'm looking for longs if we take the low out. But to be honest, this price action kind of blows. This price action is absolutely treacherous. The last couple days, like this whole range has just been shit. It's not even fun to trade. Futures Forex is just overall a better professional market to get to trade into. Crypto is way too unstable. Switched from crypto to futures half a year ago and couldn't be happier. Nice, man. I have a lot of people, a lot of advanced traders in the Nexus that now only trade Bitcoin. Like, we're not doing all these Mickey Mouse altcoins anymore. We're doing just Bitcoin, and they're doing futures. Right? DAC is on to like ES, and Jet is on to NQ and whatever. And I want to start doing trade recaps of the trades I take every day and like put that on the channel. Like, I really want to start becoming a trading channel. You know, big shout out to like TJR, right? TJR, for example, like this is a trading channel. It's not a crypto channel. It's not a futures channel. It's a trading channel. This is what I want to change. Right? This is what I want to start doing. Just trading. I don't care about crypto. I don't care. I literally don't care. You know, me being bearish, rightfully so, on crypto or on the altcoins. I was wrong about Bitcoin, but me being bearish on the altcoins for the past 2 years clearly has played out well, right? Although at the end of the day, who cares, right? Who cares? Doesn't matter. Who cares? Like, let's just trade, man. Let's get in. Let's get out. Let's rob the bank. You know, let's take a trade. Yesterday's money was yesterday's money. Let's make the money today. So these are good channels, you know. Shouts out to these guys. These are good channels. Justin Weirlin, TJR, PB Blake. These are the channels that I want to change into. You know, less crypto shit, more trading shit is what I'm looking at. So we'll see. We'll see where the channel, you know, takes me to. But yeah, I agree. Like, crypto is very unstable and it's an immature market. Like, it's a very immature market. Right? You don't need no other body. 31K, that's a bit crazy. Yeah, I do watch TJR. Man, the long story short about this, like, man, Okay, this is the last time I talk about this. I get this question and I always answer it, and then people get mad, and it is what it is. I'll tell you exactly why I think the low of the bear market is 31K. Okay. I think it could be a couple places, but I think 31K is a serious contender. What's your structure on the way up? Okay. You have up, you have down, you have up. At some point, you had down, you had up, false break, down. And then here you had up, down, and then up. Okay, and then obviously we know about this move. Okay, so let's see. This range-based demand was not mitigated. Do I think that... Oh, actually, it was mitigated. Was it mitigated? Did we hit that? No, it was not mitigated. Do I think that 74K is the actual bear market bottom? Hell no. Okay, could be, yes. Do I think so? No. So that gets eliminated. Your next demand range is this. This was not mitigated. Could this be your bear market low? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if 49K was. Although for me, because of this garbage ass, trash ass, shit price action liquidity, I want that to be taken. And this is all the ETF people. If they're gonna bring the boat all the way back to 40K and test the ETF people, why wouldn't they make the ETF people underwater? And these people have not been underwater ever. The moment the ETFs launched, they've literally been up only and in profit only. Well, we know that the world doesn't work like that, right? So if they come back down to here, do I think that this is going to hold? It could. Very well, it could. But I think it makes more sense to scare the ETF people and go lower. Which leads me to where? Leads me to this demand range right here. Right there. And you sweep out these lows. If I take a ray and I put it on the high there, 31818. 31818. That is my... I don't make predictions, but if you put a gun to my head, that's what I'm going to say is my bear market low. 31818. Okay. Lorenzo Corrado. Do I have a rough plan on when? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I'll check this guy out. Yeah, I have no idea though. I don't know. Like I said, oh wait, hold on. What do I think? You heard a lot of different things about him. A few exposed videos. I like his videos either way. Like, I don't trade the way he trades. I like the concept of the channel. Even if he's not a trader and he's a content creator, that's fine. I'm not like, same with Tori, right? Like Tori trades. I don't think she's a great trader, but she's an amazing content creator. I need to get more on the content creating side and on the trading side, less crypto. Specifically, like, we're trading crypto, but we're trading crypto. I don't care. Like, when is the bear market? The 4-year cycle, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I care about price today. I care about price now. I don't care about long term. I don't care about investing. I'm not investing in crypto anyways. My goal is to accumulate real estate. Anyways, to answer your question about the 4-year cycle, man, like, again, I'm a contrarian. You can believe me or not. It's up to you. But I think that... oh, it's a good song. I think that the 4-year cycle is over. Okay? I think the 4-year cycle is over. Ever since the Bitcoin touched all-time high pre-halving, I think the 4-year cycle is over. And I think, personally, this is my opinion, I think it is foolish to, like, think otherwise. How could it not be over? Bitcoin took the all-time high pre-halving. The cycle's over. Period. Or the cycle is broken. So what happens after that? I don't know. Joe, what if 2030 is the year of depression, just like year 1930? And just like this season, people expect all season and didn't get it? That is the primary base case of, like, what I think as well. I've been talking about that nonstop on the channel. And that's why I actually think, and I've said this so many times, and I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care. I'm not making predictions. And this is, I swear on my life, the very last time that we talk about this, because like I said, I want to do trading. I don't care about high time frame shit like this. But this is the last time I talk about it, I promise you. I think that not only is the cycle broken, but I think that crypto is going to be the next NFTs. I think it's all going down. I don't think that we're going to have an extended bull cycle. I think that this is the last 4-year cycle. I think that everything is going to significantly drop and stay down. I think that I don't think that crypto is the future. I don't think so. I just don't see it. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm blind, but I don't see it. And it's on the base cases of what Abby just said. You know, I've said this so long ago. 100 years ago, we were in the 1920s and we had the roaring 20s. It is undeniable that right now, these are roaring 20s, right? When all of these indexes are making all-time high after all-time high and risk is so on, despite having the most like fear in or bearish narratives across the world, like we're on the brink of World War III and tariffs and all that, yet things are still roaring to all-time highs. Inflation is at an all-time high and we are in a recession, but the government just changed the definition of what a recession is so that we're not in a recession. All these factors, yeah, we are in the roaring 20s. Has crypto ever seen a recession? No, it hasn't. Crypto has never survived a recession. Why do you think gold is booming right now? Because of uncertainty, right? I don't think that Bitcoin and crypto is going to be around if we go into the Great Depression. And I do think the Great Depression is going to happen. I think sometime in the 2030s, we are going to have a massive financial reset. I think everybody will go bankrupt. I think, like, what's the alternative? How could we not? The whole world is in debt, like trillions of dollars. They keep printing. Like, how is this not a stimulated economy? The economy is so overstimulated. The only way out, in my opinion, is to have you need a complete financial reset. And is that financial reset going to be Bitcoin? No, I don't think so. So again, maybe I'm wrong. Sorry if this doesn't go with your narrative. Sorry if you hate me for saying it. Okay, like I said many times, I am a contrarian, but at the same time, if you go to my channel, right? Like I said this stuff 2 years ago. I said it 2 years ago when I said alts look like shit. 2 years ago. And then I said capitulation again. And then I have to come and make these videos that says let's talk about it. So don't get me wrong. I absolutely could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong for the people that are investing, but I'm 90% cash. I don't believe in it. And that's just me. It's my opinion. I don't believe in it. Right? I don't believe in it. So please don't hate me for it. It's just my opinion. And that's the last time I ever talk about it. I'm not talking about this ever again. I don't care. Bricks chose gold over Bitcoin. Man, I choose gold over Bitcoin any day. Bitcoin has never seen recession. At least, even if gold is not the greatest returning asset of all time, at least gold, like, we know is proven. Right? Bitcoin is still so new. It's never seen recession. If Bitcoin can make it on the other side of a recession, yeah, we'll talk about it. And I'll tell you this. People think I hate Bitcoin. It's not that I hate Bitcoin. It's that I hate people that love Bitcoin. Okay? Because they're annoying. But this cycle has opened my eyes to Bitcoin. Okay? I concede to Bitcoin this cycle. For sure. I 100% concede to it. I probably will never buy alts again. I'll only buy Bitcoin. You could call me a maxi, but when it's time. And I will never buy Bitcoin over $100,000 ever. So that's the last time that we ever talk about something like that on this channel. We're done. Now it's trading only. Okay? So anyway, I hope that didn't offend anybody, but that's my opinion. For sure, Gio, I get what you're saying. I watch Little Tory sometimes too. Yeah, it is very hard to know if people are legit or not. People can like, you can easily fool the internet, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys this. The only way, and I reserve this mindset. The only way that you can tell if a creator is legit or not is if they do this shit in real time with you. Okay, now you obviously cannot trade real time forever because sometimes the moves don't happen while you're on stream. Okay, but like, for example, and I'm not saying just myself, and it doesn't have to be this way, but like the Nexus gets me, and they get updates from me every step of the way all the time. Okay, like when we were down here, I'm like, are you paying attention? Bearish OI, blah blah blah, and then obviously we pumped up from there, right? Unless people are showing you in real time. I don't mean after it's happened. I mean real time. They can't be trusted, in my opinion. They cannot be trusted. Or maybe they can, but they just can't prove it. Because you can fabricate anything, right? You can fabricate equity curves. You can fabricate P&Ls. You can fabricate statements. This is the only way that it's real. And sometimes you're wrong. I was wrong yesterday. Last night, I longed. It's so stupid. I longed even though I said earlier we're probably going to take the lows, but they induced me. I'm an idiot. But I was wrong. So in real time, I was wrong. And then on the other time, I was real time and I was right. That's the only way you're gonna be able to tell. How extensive is my knowledge about the history of money? Siggy, I mean this with respect. Like, I'm not gonna answer that question because I don't, like, we're done. We're done talking about that. We're done. And I mean that respectfully, okay? I'm not saying that you don't have a counter argument to me. You probably know more than I do, and I'm not denying that. We're done with that. I'm never, ever talking about that shit on this channel ever again. We're never talking about it again. No, Madara, we're done, bro. Agreed, Gio, good take. You are a good trader for slowly making that the standard. I'm trying my best, man. And I'll tell you this, anybody that has crazy high followers, probably also a scammer. Which is a better buy, gold or silver? I don't know, man. Gold is ripping it. I haven't seen what silver's doing, but gold is on an absolute bender. I do want to talk about ES. I want to take a trade on ES. Let's open up NQ. Let's see if we can get a trade here. Let's see if we can get a trade. Symbol, no. Interval, yes. Crosshair, yes. Time, yes. Alright. ES, NQ. Let's see. We have an SMT here locally. We're on the 2 minute. Let's check here. This high, that high. That's not an SMT. Here locally, we have an SMT. I've never traded SMTs like this in itself, but I know that I'm looking for shorts here on ES anyway. So maybe this SMT works. Let's try it. I don't know if it's going to work, and I'm not good at futures right now, but let's try it. I will get good at it. Don't worry. We're going to try it. I'm going to target this low. And then I'm going to target some of this sell side. Some of this sell side. Let's see. Maybe it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll see, though. I never trade based off of an SMT alone, so... But I know that I'm looking for shorts here. I know that I want to short, so I am in on this. See what happens. Looks actually not bad. You swept the high. I mean, you don't really have any great structure to work with. This is so volatile. I won't even be mad if I lose this one. Actually, wouldn't even be mad, but let's see what happens. Who knows? Where's my chat? I've never traded platinum, no. I use Top Step, but I'm underwater right now. Actually, I'm very underwater right now. I was tilted yesterday. I got triggered. I took a lot of bad trades, so I'm like $3,000 below my evaluation. So I'm low. I'm underwater right now, 100%. Loki would love a video about good channels to follow. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I have a couple channels that I step behind, okay? Listen, for me to step behind you for real, I have a couple of channels for you where I can really, like, you know, I can really step for you. And Alexo Crypto is one of them, just for the record. What are my favorite times of the day? Probably during New York. Everything happens at 4 a.m. though for me lately. Everything happens at 4 a.m. So it's kind of hard. John Carisco, though is quirky, is outstanding trader with a near 100% win rate, but he literally takes the money and runs. Let's check this guy out. Let's check this guy out. So here's what I'll tell you. These guys, okay, there's a difference between good traders and like good content creators, okay? Alexo Crypto is a good trader. If you want to learn, okay, because my style is not for everybody. If you want to learn, go to Alexo Crypto, in my opinion. He's probably the #1 channel that I will step for, and it's proven. Now, his style is not for everybody, right? His style of trading is not for me. personally. I don't trade. It's not that it's not for me. I don't trade the same way that he trades. And maybe you don't trade the same way that I trade. Alex of Crypto is a good one. Okay, I'll link him. Let's link him. And many of you guys are in here from him, so it's not like you don't know him. He sent all of you here. But Alex of Crypto, I can step for, and I'm not just saying that. I swear on my life, I swear to God, if that channel that I just pulled up that Crypto Crank was on, put everybody here, I would say, dude, I don't like you. Like, I don't, you think I'm afraid to tell anybody what I think? Like, no. Alex of Crypto is one of the good ones. Okay? A good content creator, Tori trades. A good trader, debatable. Probably bad trader. Her thing, she claims that it works for her. Sure. I will never trade like this. I think she's an amazing content creator. So this channel is probably more for me because I want to come into this content creation world. And I'm working on it. Okay? I like TJR. I like TJR. I like these smart money traders. It's similar to how I trade. Mine is not smart money, but it's similar. Our short is working out on ES, by the way. I like TJR though, and I like PV Blake. Also good content creators. How are they as traders? I don't know. I can't put my name behind them, but I can definitely put my name behind Alex of Crypto. That I can tell you. And I can definitely put my name behind Jason Casper. Anyway, we have exciting things coming, guys. We have very exciting things coming up for you. Very exciting things coming up. So this short actually ended up working out. Now we're coming for that low. I'm very certain of it. I have very exciting things coming for you guys. So this is my short right now on ES that we just took. Okay, again, I am underwater. I am absolutely underwater. Like I'm $2 grand in the hole. You know, probably should take some out here. I'm learning still, right? But that's $800 right there. I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning. I'm not going to take profit on it because I got chopped so bad. So I kind of want like a big win here. And I do think that we could make a run for all of this sell side liquidity. So, you know, coming down to like, I mean, this is not even that much profit. $1,600, not even that much. Let's see if we can squeeze out. Like, I think we could actually come down to like 66.83. What I will tell you is that I will definitely not let this turn into a loser. And that if we do come higher, especially if we break this low. So if we do this, and break and we get this, I'll short it again. But I should de-risk here. Let's take 3 out. We'll take 3 out. We'll take 3 out. I'm not losing this trade. It's impossible. There's no way I'm going to lose this trade now. Anyway, that's kind of what we have a lot of exciting things coming. A lot of exciting things that I promise you no other creator has done. Okay, I like to do the things that people have never done. The Nexus is something that nobody's done before. And I'm not just saying that, okay? The Nexus will step for me if I ask. Right? Whoever's in here from the Nexus will tell you. Don't take my opinion for it. Okay? I'm biased. We have exciting things coming. What do I think of Frankie Candles? Look, man, I don't watch Frankie Candles. I haven't watched him probably ever. I popped in a couple streams here and again, but this is my opinion from the way that from what I hear. And this is not to knock Frankie at all, but I'm gonna be honest because I don't lie about shit. You know, he's a volume trader, right? So if you're here, okay, guys, we're looking for shorts, and then okay, guys, we're looking for longs. Like, yeah, obviously, right? Obviously. If you lose the point of control, you're going to go to the value area high. Like, yeah, probably. You know what I mean? So, again, that's not to knock him necessarily, but, like, yeah. Like, my 4-year-old nephew could have told you that. And he's not wrong. I'm not saying he's wrong. He's not wrong. But my 4-year-old nephew could have told you that. Right? John Carusico uses and created quad rotations, stochastics. His plan works if we got the patience to follow it. Alex O is a great trader for sure. Bare Naked Crypto. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who that is. Let's find out who that is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this guy. Like, I'm not saying he's not good. I don't know. I don't know him. I've never seen him. I've never heard of him. You know. He's got a lot of things open at the same time. Looks like a pretty standard retail kind of trader, which, you know, to each their own. It's just not my style. Yeah, Jason is good, man. Jason's good. I don't even understand how Jason is as good as he is. I swear to God, I have no idea. And Jay is the first one that put me on. You know, Jay's the one that put me on. I would not be where I am right now without Jay. And I have no idea, which means obviously I've studied him extensively. I have no idea. Like, if you think that there's a big gap between you and Jay, yeah, me too. Trader's reality. Tino, I believe I believe Tino is good as well. This is a good one as well. And actually, I have a little clip for you guys. Trader's reality is good. Trader's reality and Jay were where I first started learning from. I actually started from Jay, or from from Jay, and then Tino is where I learned the smart money stuff. And then I just ran with my own stuff too. And of course, White Phoenix. I can't forget. I think White Phoenix is the absolute GOAT. My opinion. Absolute GOAT. If I was going to have one trader in my corner, it's Phoenix for me. What was I going to show you? Oh, yeah. I remember. All right, let's show you this. So, yeah, Tino's cool. Check this out. Let's go to the crypto channel. Let's go to pinned messages. I found this the other day. I think it's this one. Yeah. Check it out. Man, shouts out to Tino. This was a long time ago, though. A year and a half ago, actually.
Jet, you should collab with Trader Geo. You two will be fired together. You should join Discord. Say what's up. We got love for you in there. Mad love to Jet. Mad love to any this Geo guy. Sorry, I don't know who Trader Geo is, but mad love to Trader Geo out there.
Mad love to you, T-Dog.
Good afternoon to anyone who is from the Jet Trader Geo community.
Mad love to you, T-Dog. A year and a half later. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Not again. Not again. All right. Okay, let's not get distracted. Let's not get distracted. How's our ES doing? All right. Do we have an SMT here? We do not have an SMT here. All right, we'll see what happens. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Man, see these trades, man? You see these distributions? You can't get too ahead of yourselves. Can't just see a bull div and then go for it. We're very likely coming for that low. We'll see, though. Chart champions are good too. Yeah, so Jay learned from chart champions, and I think Daniel is a very good trader. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter what I think. I do think so, but it doesn't matter what I think because he has a proven track record. So, yeah, you know, the only thing about chart champions is like he can scalp for sure. He can scalp, but he doesn't. So he'll take, like, from what I know, you know, a couple trades, maybe like one trade a week, 2 trades a week, which can be more profitable than not, right? For sure. I'm not knocking it, but it's just not my style. But he's a good trader too. All right, we're coming for that low. In the next is, am I giving signals? I don't give technically signals, but I'll show you what I do give you. Okay. So first of all, you get the course included. Okay. You get my live streams every morning. You get my levels. You get my TA, and then you get my real-time updates. Okay. Oftentimes I'll come in and I'll make video updates. I'll say here, I long just now, right? I don't tell you what to do, and I never will tell you what to do, but I tell you what I'm looking for. So I'll give you an example of what I'll do right now. Okay. So right now, for example, I'll say, guys, watch these lows. I'll say, watch these lows. I'll take a screenshot of this. I'll say, watch these lows. I'm looking for 2 to 3 MSF, for example, here. Okay. And if I see this, then I'm looking to long. And then let's just say we see this. Then I will screenshot it and I'll say, we saw it. And then I send it. Okay. I don't tell you where to long. I don't tell you where to short. I don't tell you where to put your stop loss. But I tell you what I'm looking for. I tell you when I'm looking for it. I tell you when it happens, which basically means that I'm in. And when and if it goes sour. So again, like if you want to know who's doing this for real, they need to be able to provide real-time updates. This is the most proof that I can provide anybody online over P&Ls, over equity curves. It's this. I show up every day. You're right. We're for the wins and the losses. I took a loss yesterday. Look, BTC, I longed just now. This ended up becoming a loss. I made a mistake. We took a loss. It happens, right? The Nexus lost yesterday. That's fine. But they have to be able to prove it to you in real time, right? Like, for example, I'm going to show you guys. Right now, in real time, I didn't take it, but in real time, I told you this low is probably going to go. I was surprised that this gave you a bounce. I would look for backtest shorts here. What did I tell you on USDT Dominance? What did I tell you? I said, this is your zone. I was like, this has to be it. If this is not it, then it's going to go down. This is real time. So you know what I'm looking for. Now I can tell you right now, you're coming for this high, very likely coming for that high, which means the market's going to dump. Bitcoin's going to take that low. Then if you get a reaction here, we might get a trade, but you're more likely coming for X marks the spot, which is exactly what I have drawn out right here. See how this says X question mark? The X is my SFP template. Why is this an SFP? That's an SFP because this is not a break. In order for me to confirm that SFP, I need a break, but I have demand right below me. Unless they can do real-time updates for you, in real time, not after it happens, it's probably not legit. Yeah, come join, man. I'm ready to serve you. Lifer is the worst. Yeah, I have nothing to say about him. Same with this, right? On ES, I told you guys I shorted this. Right? I told you guys I shorted that. And then this is your TP. So I did take profit there. I showed you guys that. Unless you're doing it in real time. And even if they're wrong, someone makes a YouTube channel. Okay? Somebody makes a channel and they're wrong with a horrible win rate and they're honest about it and they're not profitable than someone that claims to be what they're not. Right? I rather that. Dice, what's up, brother? How are you, my friend? Good to have you pop in. So I will absolutely look to short this again if I see any reason to. 100% I'm looking to short it again. And I would actually look somewhere in here, but I need to see something here. I want to short it again. Dak's been using 30-second structure. Dak's been using 30-second structure, and he's been doing well with it. This is a 30-second break. Like, there's another short technically here. But if you do take this short, you have to TP on this low. So your risk reward is not really there. Although I wouldn't really want it to go higher than that, and I definitely don't want price to go higher than this. This just swept out that high, gave you a model, what looks like potential model 1 distribution. Down, broke that structure. Here's your retest. Here's your reconfirmation. This high already swept out all of these highs, and we have nothing but sell side below us. It makes 0 sense to me, and I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It makes 0 sense for me for ES to go higher. Why on earth would ES go higher here? Why would it go higher? Explain why it would go higher. And a bull div is not an explanation. It's Mickey Mouse. About to sweep on BTC, yeah. And there you go. See? So this trade would have been a successful trade. I didn't take it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I did, but I had it drawn out. Okay? And then we got distracted on stream. So now we can delete the guts. The low has been taken. I'm going to start streaming every day, brother. HRJ. But here's the deal, man. Listen, I'm going to start streaming every day, but I need the engagement, right? Like, if I don't get the likes and stuff, then it's not worth it. And I don't mean this to be, again, like disrespectful, but I need the love. So keep giving me the love. Keep giving me the love, and I appreciate you guys being here with me. Well, and we'll keep her going, baby. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going forever. That didn't happen. See, this distribution was... See, same with Ethereum, right? We're talking about Ethereum, how this was it, and we were looking to short it again. ETH is probably coming down to this low. 3888, I think. I think we're coming down to this low. I think we're coming down for these lows here. I think we're coming down. All right, so I just want to show you guys this. I did, when I said, oh, I'm going to try the 15-second structure, I did shorted it again. Okay, and this is technically TP1. Okay, so we're going to be good boys. We'll take out 3. Again, I'm getting used to this, okay? I'm not great with this. But we're going to climb back, okay? We are absolutely going to climb back. And I'm in the hole. Again, I'm not lying here. I'm in the hole. This started out at 150,000. Okay? 150K is where this started at. So I lied. I'm low. I'm below water. Okay? I'm below water. I took very stupid trades. But anyway, we shorted again there. Now the stop goes here. I don't know if we're going to come back after that. Depends on what happens here. All right, TMB says subbed and liked today. Good stuff. I appreciate you. Guys, if you are new here, let me know actually how you're here if you're new here. If this is your very first time, drop your country flag and how you found me. Was it Google search? Was it on YouTube? Was it on from Alexo Crypto? I know a lot of otters are in here. Was it from another creator? Let me know how you're here and which country you're from. If this is your very first time, and if it is your very first time, please let me remind you that my name is Gio. And every day I teach you why the market moves the way it does so you can have confidence with your trades. And of course, I'm a 5'2" 3/4 wannabe singing non-financial advice. Wait, I did the wrong thing. Gio, did it? All got the percentage. Complete joke. Should let me take a 6 confident 5'2" 3/4 wannabe singing non-financial advice. Crypto can't make a million impossible. Government around. There's fact registrations advice. Okay, don't forget that. Very, very important. If you are short on Bitcoin, now is the time to take profit, in my opinion. You do as you please. I am not your father. Do I think that Bitcoin can get a very fast flush down to 107K? Honestly, by the way that this candle's looking, yes. Right now, sure. I wouldn't long anything here at the moment. But I'm looking for longs. For sure, I'm looking for longs. But I have no reason to think that we're going to bounce as of yet. I need to see some strength. And the unfortunate truth about this move to the downside is you're fighting yet another buy to sell, which means you kind of need to get above here to even talk about longs. Or what probably my preferred scenario is now that I'm looking at it. Yet earlier in the stream, we were talking about PO3s. So let's do a very simple PO3. This is a range. This could be your manipulation. And this could be your expansion. Okay. And why? Because you left liquidity. Right? We have liquidity. So I'll be looking for that as well. So I either trade the local range that forms here, or if we get a fast move down and we get this, then I will look for a reconfirmation short down to here. And it looks like it's going to go down. There's nothing to long yet. I'll tell you that. Why on earth are you longing this kind of candle? Why would you long that? Why would you long this? You just had a massive buy to sell. Why would you long this? Who's longing this? Right? Especially when USDT is coming up to the X, which is our target, and it's been our target this whole time. Why on earth are you longing? Because your divergences say so. Probably not the best idea to do that. A carrier pigeon dropped off a note and said, whoop, watch Trader Geo. Man, that's a sick pigeon. What flag is that? Damn, I should have like... What flag is that? Like, is that Czech Republic? Am I such an idiot for thinking that? It's kind of the same colors. Kind of the same colors. All right, so since we're here, let's talk about this trade. So the ES short is going very well. Okay, we're gonna follow it down now. I do ultimately think we can fall to 66.80, whatever, like I said, okay? I absolutely think that we can make our way down here. I think that we can make our way down there pretty easy. By the way, anybody that's on Top Step, if you know how to change these colors, like look how neon this is. If anyone knows how to change that and you could let me know, if you know, that would be greatly appreciated. So we're clawing our way out. Remember, I am in negative. Okay, I am absolutely in negative. What is this? To use the new... You must now use the indicator section to control... What? I don't even know what this is. What does that mean? Okay. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, there's no long here. There's absolutely zero longs for me. I just watch YouTube, but like what I see, struggle to understand my trading style. You want to understand it. Well, I'm going to be streaming every day, man. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you see me and you'll pick it up as we go. Do I take SFPs or am I always waiting for structure? Sometimes I take SFPs. It depends on where we are. Depends on where we are. How old am I? I'm 14. Any opinion about the Klein funding? Isn't that like new prop firm? Yeah, I have zero opinion about it. I don't know anything about it. Well, actually, I just formulated an opinion right now. And this looks pretty cool. Looks like a good website. Damn, this looks like a sick-ass website. You know what my opinion is? My opinion is I might make this, like, moving thing. I like this. I'm going to tell my developers to... I actually like the way my website looks now. I just launched a new version of it, which is why it's... you know, I have to go through all the content. Like, I'm working on the website still. I'm still building it. But the old website was way uglier than this. This looks way better. But this looks pretty cool. I kind of like this. Maybe I'll put testimonials moving like that. This is sick. I really like this. This is a nice website. That's my opinion about it. I have no other opinion. Is that I really like the website. I really like the website. Girl, you seem to love me now. If I was down and out, would you still have love for me, girl? Anyways, to answer your question, I'm not 14. I am more than 14. Broski. I am more than 14. Klein is dope. Do you actually use them? That's sick. Well, I know that they're pretty new. I don't know anything else about them, though. So maybe you can let us know. I don't have an opinion. I've never used them. I've never even heard about them. But maybe you can let us know because I don't know. Dot confirmed dead forever. Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. What I will tell you is that we finally took that low. Girl, you seem to love me now. You love me if I was down and out. Would you still have love for me, girl? You seem to love me now. This is why, by the way, trading USDT Dominance is the best thing that you can do. Man, USDT all day. All day. The #1 indicator. Stop fucking with divergences and stupid shit. Start trading USDT Dominance. My TA on Sol is that I will look to long here if I see a reason to long. I don't mind going lower, but I don't mind a long from here either. I prefer lower, but I don't mind it here. So if I see some strength, I'll look to get involved. But it's way too soon to long now. And the reason why is for one of my concepts that I teach, which is like the top of the hill, right? If you're longing right now, where are you targeting? You might target this, maybe. Can you, if you're at the bottom, if this is a mountain and you're standing right here, okay, that's you. Look how tall and sexy you are. Okay, that's you. Can you see the top of the hill here? No, you can't. Okay, so I need time to go by. Time to go by. So that you, see, sexy and tall and handsome, can now see the top of the hill. If you can see the top of the hill now, you can look for long. Right now, I can't see the top of the hill. There's no longs. If anything, if we come up like this, I'm shorting it. You don't need no other body. Let's actually check my breakout account. I am also in the current process of getting my breakout account funded. Let's log in real quick. Maybe I'll take a breakout trade today. I want to get that funded and like I'm getting breakouts so that I can hammer. Like I'm basically getting breakouts so that I can throw risk management out the window and I can just go all in on some trades and not really care about it. You don't need no other body. Am I even in any trades on breakout? Dude, how many times do I need to log in? Holy smokes. Okay. All right, this is my current situation on breakout as well. So I have a 50K account. I'm at 53 and that needs to go to 55 for me to get this funded. So this is not a funded account, but I'm looking to get that. Yeah, dude, breakout. Honestly, the UI, now that Kraken took over, hopefully it's better, but the UI sucks. Breakout. And I'm affiliated with them. Okay, please understand that I'm affiliated with them. And I'm telling you guys this. The UI absolutely fucking blows. It blows. Okay, it blows. All right, so ETH is, like I said, it's probably coming for these lows. ETH is so weak, man. ETH is super weak. Super weak. Sol is likely coming for that low now. I would be interested in Sol if it comes down to here. I think Sol could go to 180, whatever. And then from this general area, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. See, the problem is that, I'll tell you the problem. The problem is that people think that because we got a big capitulation wick that it's all over and it's up only from here. But I would strongly, you know, it's not the way that the world works. I've talked about that many times. Let's check our ES and NQ. Okay, it's kind of just lagging. Not really doing much here. If we come back up to this area, guess what? I'm shorting it again. I will absolutely short that again. We're in a demand chain. Or, sorry, a supply chain. Why would I not short this? When we have all of this sell side that we can go for. Look at this. Look at... Actually, we just took a lot of the liquidity. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I didn't know that we took that low. I wouldn't long, though. Way too early to long. Like controller. All right, we're coming for this high. So whoever was asking me earlier about the Nexus, here's what I'll do. I'll do this. I'll come over to the Discord. I'll let everybody know at NXGO. Finally, USDT target is about to get hit. Tough couple days, but this should help clarify the narrative. Reminder, we may get a PO3 here. Will likely take time watching. And then what I'll do is this is my PO3 idea right here. Right, so they get this TA in the morning. Oh, I forgot to do this, by the way. At NXGO. NX Crypto. And then I'll go USDT, BTC. I think we just did those two today. Updated. And then I'll go to my Nexus links. I'll copy my message link. I'll come up. You guys have your next. You could. Anyways, I'm not gonna say it. I'll do that, and then here I will copy paste this one. I'll put it here, and I'll put it there. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy paste the same picture, so we know. Copy image. Same thing I showed you guys on stream, and they already knew about it, right? We talked about it in the morning, so they know what's up. Crash is not over. I agree. I agree. So it looked like that short worked out after all. Sad days. And don't let anyone ever tell you that you can't short the bottom or long the top. If there's an entry, there's an entry. It's not about risk reward. It's about, or sorry, it's about risk reward. It's not about entry. So that's gone now. Now if we come up again and we don't hit this, I'm gonna short it again. Why wouldn't you short it again if your expectational order flow is down? Why would you not short that again? That makes no sense. So instead of trying to catch the long with divergences, get involved in the shorts. Right? If you come up to here and you get a structure flip, short it. Well, I can't tell you what to do, but I will short it. If you get this and structure flips, well then guess who's looking to long? But if that doesn't happen, then why would you long? Why would anybody long right now? Do, 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 and I wanna know. So remember, this was the original short that we took, and I did take it while we were here, and I told you when we were up here. And I told you we're targeting these lows, and ultimately my actual final expectation order flow is down to here. 66, let's just say, yeah, 6636. That's what I'm targeting. Remember, if they're not doing it, if they're not live in front of you, it's not real. Okay, it's probably not real. I can't say it's not real. It's probably not real. All right, we've been on this stream. How long have we been streaming for, man? Yes, I do scalp crypto. I do. Oh, I thought I was on my face the whole time. Yeah, I do scalp crypto. Okay, we've been here for 2.5 hours, and I streamed in the morning for an hour. It's time I go. I think it's time I go. I think it's time we road run, baby. So here's what we're gonna do. We had a lot of new people in here, okay? We had a lot of new people. I appreciate the 183 likes. I appreciate all the Otter Gang people. I appreciate you guys for kicking it with me, okay? Today I made the decision that I'm gonna commit every morning, New York Open, so around 9:15 a.m. ish. I will, if I can, and it doesn't disrupt the Nexus stream, I will come live with you. Okay? So, if you are new, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit subscribe if you have not already done so. If and only if I've provided you value. Okay? You're going to start to learn the way that I trade by being around here. Okay? And I appreciate each one of you. Now, I tell you guys that every 100 likes, I do a giveaway. Okay? So, let's do some giveaways. And I am going to take profit on my ES short because we did hit decent liquidity. I still think it can go lower, but every time I leave it and I'm not watching, I get wrecked, and I need to be because I'm going to leave now, so I'm not going to be watching it. But I do think it can come all the way down here. Yeah, I do think so. I absolutely believe that. All right. So here's what we'll do. Ow. We will do a giveaway real quick. Oh, wow. Look at that. Shouldn't have took profit, huh? Is Bitcoin still dumping? Yeah. So like I said, there's no reason to long, okay? There's absolutely zero reason right now to pull up any indicator and try to find a divergence and say, oh, we have a bullish divergence, I'm going to long. There's zero reason to long right now. You should not be longing, in my opinion. You do you. There's zero, why would you long that? If anything, I'm telling you, if anything, I'm looking for backtest shorts. Actually, I'm going to short the shit out of it right here. If we do not hit this low, which we probably will, but if we do not hit this low and we come for whatever reason back up to here and we get this, I'm shorting this again. Sorry to tell you, I'm shorting that again. Down to there. Okay. All right, let's do a giveaway. However, so I'm gonna actually engagement farm you all like I have to do because I need to get the algo. Guys, believe it or not, if for the ones that weren't around like a year ago when I used to live stream every single morning, man, our algos were so popping. I sing on the stream. I play nice music. Let's do that. Let's turn up the vibe a little bit. But amongst all that, my engagement was absolutely off the rocker, and we're gonna get back to that. We have to get back to that. Okay, I want to get back to that. So we're gonna engagement farm you. All right. Crash in, hit a wall. All right, let's see how I'm gonna engagement farm you guys. What are we doing on this one? Do I have any YouTube shorts ready to post? Okay, here's what I'm gonna get you to do. Where am I trading futures? Top Step. Trading futures on Top Step, and I am underwater on my evaluation currently. Okay, full transparency. Breaking. President Trump posts that he is currently on a lengthy call with Putin. Yeah, what else is new? Don't let me down. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna engagement farm? Okay, you know what? I'll give you guys a freebie on this one. I won't do an engagement because I don't have a new video. Do I have a new video? I need ya, I need ya, I need ya right now. Yeah, I need you right now. But don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head. Darling, I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. All right, let's see. Do I have any videos for you all? I need ya. I need ya. All right. In the meantime, let's just see what we're doing here. Are we still done? Okay, that's good. That's good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing. All right. So now I am. Ethereum technically just triggered a potential long. We don't long right now. This is an idea. Okay, we watch it. So I'm interested in Ethereum at the moment. Okay, where are my videos? Dude, the fuck? Oh, this sucks. Okay, no, you guys are gonna get a freebie today, okay? Y'all gonna get a freebie. But on the next one, we're gonna engagement farm you. All right? On the next one, we are going to engagement farm you. Probably will add tariffs on Russia. Maybe. Maybe shit dumps further. That would be amazing. Shorted BNB, $1,200 target. Randy's in the chat. Came for the jams. Just said he was singing for you. Guess what country you are from? Sweden. Sweden. It has to be Sweden. It has to be Sweden. What's my prize? Denmark. Did anybody else get that? How the hell did you guys would you have gotten that? I saw top home and then I thought Stockholm. Anyway. All right. Here's what we're going to do. And the next one we're going to do the engagement. You know what? On the next one, we're going to do the engagement farming, okay? I'm going to get you to engagement farm anyways because I appreciate it if you do, but you don't have to do this, okay? So here's my Twitter. This was the stream that just you know what? Yeah, this is a banger, right? Here's what we're going to do. You don't have to do this, okay? I will appreciate if you do it, but you don't have to. So don't think that you have to. Go to that tweet. Just like, comment, so, repost, whatever you want. You don't have to do it. I'm going to give away here anyway. But if you do that, I appreciate it. Hold on. Corey, I'm on stream, broski. Bye. You don't have to do it, but I appreciate it if you do. Okay, let's... Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to take... Because it's the first day back. It's the first day of streaming every single morning. I know. Absolutely incredible. I'm going to give away 2 Nexus memberships. Okay? And then moving forward, we are going to give away interns. Okay? Not full memberships. But today we'll give away 2 memberships. And the winners... How you're going to win... Okay? How you're going to win... is it's going to be completely up to you, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So we're going to make our coupons. Okay, basically, long story short, I'm going to make a coupon. I'm going to make a coupon code, and I'm going to send you guys a link. This coupon code is going to be good for 2 uses, which means 2 of you are going to be able to join the Nexus for free for 1 month, where you're going to get access to everything. Okay, the course, literally everything. You're going to have the whole Nexus. You're going to be as part of Nexus as I am for 1 month, okay? This is going to be a special giveaway. Otherwise, we're going to normally do internships. But today we'll do 2 full memberships, okay? Now, I'm going to send you a link. And again, you don't have to go engage on the tweet. If you do, I appreciate it, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Here's the deal. We are going to, or you are going to go to this link. Okay, go to this link. Everybody, it has to be that link or else it's not going to work. Okay? And then I'm going to type out and I'm going to tell you at the same time what your coupon code is. Okay, so if you go to this link, you come here. Okay? You see this have a coupon, you're going to click have a coupon. I'm going to tell them to change the color of that, my developers. Okay, and then you're going to put the coupon code here. Okay? You're going to put the coupon code here. And it's only going to be 2 people, okay? You're not going to pay. Don't worry. Don't pay for it. Do not pay. Okay? And then connect your Discord, blah, blah, blah. You get the whole shebang. Okay? So, do we all understand what we're doing and how we're doing it? If you understand, give me a tree emoji right now in the chat so I know that everybody in here understands what we're doing. And this is a thank you for being here. This is my first day back, and I am going to be live every morning for New York Open. I can't promise that every stream is going to be 3 hours. Probably going to be close to 1 hour. But we will trade New York Open together. Okay? If you already have one, then please don't participate. You don't need to enter the credit card. You do not need to enter the credit card. Okay? If you already have one, please do not participate. It won't even add to your thing anyway, I don't think. And let's turn on our giveaway song, which is the best song. By the way, I am also not only am I the best, not the best. Not only am I like, you know, I'm a good entertainer, whatever, but I have the best music in all of YouTube. I promise you that. All right, so let's do our giveaway, guys. Okay, let's do the giveaway. I'm going to give you guys the word. I'm going to say it at the same time, and I'm going to type it in the chat. It's going to be all capitals, okay? Let's stand up, baby. And then it's gym time, motherfuckers. And then it's gym time, motherfuckers. All right, 2 winners. First come, first serve. Go to the link that I sent. Your word is... I don't even remember what I made it. Okay? It's all one word. Well, it's only one word, and it's all capitals. Okay? Your word is closer, 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 closer. Go! Go, 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 go! Let's see who got it. Man, I like this. This is so fun. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2, man. Congratulations. Who won it? We got Bisha for life and we got Gel 14. You guys are the winners, man. And you're in. So congrats to you all, to both of you. To everybody else, do not feel sad. Okay? Do not be sad because we are live every single morning for New York Open. Unless I get shot or I don't feel like it that day. But all jokes aside, we're going to be doing giveaways every single. If you got red, it's because it's already done. They went so fast, man. They went fast. It's because they went fast. That's why it's invalid. They beat you to it. But listen, do not be sad because every day we will do giveaways, okay? Every single day. And the way that I'm going to do it is every 100 likes we get, I'll do a giveaway. And this one's 194, so it's close. Okay, let's get the engagement up. My friends, trade safe. Stay happy. Oh, my voice. Stay happy. Stay healthy. Stay wealthy. Let's get our Nexus logo up. Shouts out to the Nexus. Let's get a black screen. Shouts out to the Nexus. And one. And one. Don't mind my hair, guys. I'm growing my hair out. Let's get Gio to sing. What song do you guys want me to sing? What song do you want me to sing for you all on this fine evening? What would you like me? No, not here, guys. You don't put it here. You put it on the website, man. Come on now. Thank you guys for the engagement on this, by the way. I appreciate y'all. One love. Love. One love. My hair's whack, but I'm growing it out into a mullet. True story. Okay. That's it, my friends. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay wealthy. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for New York Open. One love, baby. One love. What is this? They call this love? What is they call this love? I don't even know what they call this love is. You mean I think they call this love? By Elliot whatever? I don't know this song. I don't know the song. Sounds cool though. Okay, listen, I gotta go. It's gym time, baby. One love. Where's the chat? It should be dancing. Do I do country music? I do. Whoever unliked this stream, that is so mean. I do. I know this one. I know Country Girl. I actually have a cover of Country Girl. Country Girl, shake it for me, girl. I have a cover of it. And I know Ride a Horse, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. And I know Chicken Fried. You know I'm chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio up. But I can't hear myself and I don't have my thing up. So we got this one. This is a banger though. This is an absolute banger. This is the best part when he goes like this. This one. Listen, on Fridays, we'll do rock on Fridays. Wait, let's do one more. Let's do one more. So that's like not really my jam. Like this one is my fucking jam. You want to know? Like, listen, we're going to do rock on Thursdays, okay? And this shit is hard. Look, we lost 100 viewers, but it's okay. We're not here for that. All right, check this out. This one's going to hurt my throat a little bit, but we're going to do it. And if I had my hair here, what do you watch? I really love you, baby. I love what you got. Let's get together, we can get hot. No more tomorrow, baby. Time is today. Girl, I can make you feel okay. No more to hide, baby. It's high though, it's high. You pull the trigger on my love gun. Love gun. Love gun. Yo, we're gonna rock on. Listen. I really love you, baby. I love what you got. Dude, I'm telling you guys, Fridays is rock on Fridays. And I'll tell you this, tomorrow I'll be prepared because I'll have my headphones. It's hard for me to hear, okay? I'll have my headphones. I'll put my Logic Pro. By the way, you guys want to know a story? The only reason I even stopped streaming, I swear on my life, is because I got a new MacBook and I don't know how to move all my Logic Pro plugins and my vocal chain to the new one. That's the only reason I stopped streaming. I'm not even joking. So I'm going to figure that out right now. You guys just inspired me. We're going to figure that out right now. The ES short, by the way, is shorting, baby. Let's fucking go. And I wish we took this Bitcoin short. I'm dumb. I got distracted, but it's all good. ETH is coming for the lows. Beautiful. Solana coming for the lows. Beautiful. ESNQ, SMT, we shorted it. Beautiful. My friends, Nexus, I hope that we are all happy, healthy, wealthy. This is the comeback tour. We're on the return, and I'm going to show you guys who, I don't want to say runs this game, but are y'all still with me? One love.
Set my heart on fire.